everyone, Riley from Swell here, and today we're going to be assembling your drawer boxes. Now in your kit you'll find the sides of your drawer boxes, the bottoms, and a couple assembly screws. Additionally, just to make them a little bit more rigid, we recommend throwing in some liquid nails for the lock dowels and some wood glue just to bond the edges together. Additionally, you'll most likely need a drill and a little mallet to assemble these drawer boxes. Let's go ahead and get it going. Before you begin assembling, it's important to recognize that there is a certain way that these drawer boxes go together, and that starts with finding your drawer sides and your drawer front. Go ahead and take your drawer sides and your front and line them up together, ensuring that the lock dowels are lined up and the channels are in line with the front, and put some liquid nails into the slots for your lock dowels. Now that your sides are connected to your front, you go ahead and take your base. Get a nice easy position to get to. Take some wood glue and put some in the channels of the drawer box. Once you got the drawer box all glued up, figure out which side of the bottom will be flush with your drawer box, and go ahead and slot in your bottom into the slots. Should slide in nice and easy. Sometimes the wood will have a little bend to it and need some assistance actually getting into the bottom channel, but once it's in there, it should seat nice and snug. Awesome. Now that you got the bottom on, take your liquid nails, put into the lock dowel slots for the drawer back. Take the drawer back, insert it into one side of the drawer side. Kind of pull back nice and lightly on the other drawer side, just enough to get the lock dowel inserted. Push it back into place. Just apply some pressure to get that back to seat into the rest of the box. Now that we have the box assembled via the lock dowels, we go ahead, flip it on its face, and take your set screws. Get them ready in their holes. Take a drill and screw them on in. Awesome. Also included in your kit are your drawer slide latches. Now, these are pretty easy to install. You just put it on the bottom of your finished drawer box. Find the corner that's enclosed. Slide it into the sides there. And then take some screws and set them on in. An easy way to tell that these are in the right orientation is both by the labeled L and R for left and right, and that the latch trigger is pointing inwards. All right, so to prep your drawer slides, you'll go ahead and take your set nuts here, insert them into the holes on the back of the drawer slide, give them a little tap, another little tap. And once they're kind of seated, you go ahead and give them a few good whacks to get them completely set, and you want them as close to flush as possible. All right, now that you got your set nuts inside your drawer faces, you go and take your latch catch, slot it into the hole there, ensure that it is perpendicular with the top of your drawer front. Take the back and the set nuts or set screws. Once the screws are snug, give them one last twist to just get them nice and tight. All right, now once your drawer boxes are ready to go ahead and throw them in the van, install them with your Galley, and wait to throw the faceplates on until last. This just ensures that the faces are nice and square to everything else with your Galley. Go ahead and put the latches into the forwardmost position by turning these adjustment screws all the way forward. You can see the latch moving itself forward there. It's really nice. Bam. And then once that's done, go ahead and take your drawer box, put it on the drawer slides, slide it all the way on. Hear a nice click to know that it is inserted correctly. Go ahead and do the same for the next one. Alrighty. Listen for that click. You're good to go. Alrighty, now that your drawer boxes are in, we could go ahead and put the fronts on. You'll notice that there are two different sizes of fronts, both of which are labeled. The top one is almost always going to be the larger front. So you go ahead and read on the label, drawer front top, and obviously that goes to the top drawer box. Let's go ahead and pull that out. Take the screws that we provide and insert those through the back of the holes on the box until it lines up with associating threads. Screw that down a little bit. You don't want too much because you want some room for adjustment. Alrighty. With one down, you go ahead and make sure that the latch catches on the catch there. It seems like it does. Obviously, pull it back out, close it up again. Take your second front and install it the same way. And test it. Awesome. And the reason why we save the putting the drawer faces on for last is so you can identify any sections that aren't square. For example, we got this bottom drawer leaning a little far right. So we'll go ahead and pull that out again. And screw it just a tad. Shift it over a little bit, using my knee here to assist with that. Put it back in. Adds for a little bit of adjustment there. Do the same thing with the top drawer. Awesome. Slide it back in. Now, if you're still having any issues with adjusting the drawer faces, you can also do some manual adjustments on the slides themselves, which will move the drawer itself left, right, and a little bit up and down if you wanted to. So it looks like we'll need to do that here. So we could go ahead and pull this back one out. Unfortunately, the easiest way to do it is just to get underneath it while the drawer box is still on. And just use those adjusting screws to make adjustments as needed. We'll see how that works. It looks like it pulled it over a little bit more, so we'll match up more with our cabinet door. We'll go ahead and do the same for this top one. Awesome. And with your drawer faces on, you can go ahead and install your set screws in the back here. We got some pre-drilled holes there to make that an easy process. And once those are in, you're ready to go. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for our next video.